It's gonna be a super fun party. We're gonna have a blast. Word. Word.
This is Headbangers Ball. Chino and Abe from Deftones are here tonight. Saturday Night Wrist is the name of the CD. Welcome back to the show.
What's up?
Thanks for coming. So it's been a while since you released music. Does it feel great to be back on track?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we actually been out almost a year now, touring. We started with Taste of Chaos, just getting back warmed up into it. But since our record's been out, it's been out about a month now. So yeah, I mean, it's good, man. I'm happy to be back playing. We're having a good time together doing it.
Cool. So now you went through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Was there ever a point where you wanted to call it quits?
Yeah, I mean, it was rough. It wasn't so much I think we wanted to call it quits. I just think it was kind of undetermined when we were going to resume with what we had started. Where the record was taking a while to do. I think after like a year and a half into it, I was kind of, I think, overwhelmed with just everything that we had done up to that point, and I think I needed to step away from it for a minute, which I think was good.
So what was the turning point where you just decided to come back? And
I think after I took like altogether like a 6-month hiatus, I think, from the whole project and from the whole band, really. And then when I actually came back to it, I just looked at everything a little different. You know what I mean? Saw the songs and everything, what we were doing, in a different light, and it seemed like everything started to kind of come together at that point. I was able to, you know, it was all cohesive
refocus.
To me. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, Deftones are going to be hanging out for a bit, and they're going to answer some of the questions that you guys and girls at home submitted to them. But right now we have a video from Mastodon. Here they are with Colony of Birchmen. We're back on Headbangers Ball. Chino and Abe from Deftones have been hanging out with me tonight, and you guys and girls at home submitted some questions for them over at hbb.mtv2.com. This one is from Tim in Florida. I saw you guys this year on the Family Values tour with Korn. How is it touring with them again? By the way, nice job performing Wicked.
Yeah, it was good. It was. I mean, we'd grown up with those guys. We know them since, you know, before either of us had a record deal or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of the first actually shows that we ever played out of Sacramento were from we're down south with them, and then we brought them up north and played with us. So it was a good camaraderie right away, and it was a good friendship that we had for many years. It's hard for us because I think during that time, because of the whole new metal surge or whatever it was, like we were, you know, automatically lumped, I think, with them, like, you know, and so we tried to kind of, you know, consciously, like, you know, stay left field. I think pave our own way, you know what I mean, and doing so, you know what I mean, we kind of lost touch for a little while, but it's kind of like, it's cool because it came on full circle now at this point, and
I heard it like broke attendance records and that the shows.
Yeah, it was really fun, man. It was like a good positive like vibe out there. It was awesome.
Cool. Well, this one's from Omar, New Jersey. As the whole 90s hard rock new metal scene has almost completely diminished, do you feel as if you're playing to a different audience now, one that is more appreciative of the actual music?
Sort of. I mean, I understand what he's saying. You know, but I think our fan base has always been sort of mismatch of fans. I mean, you know, there's some people that really like us for our aggressive, you know, side of what we do. You know what I mean? Our dynamic has always been here and here and here. So I think we have, you know, at the same time, a lot of fans that, you know, like us for, you know, the more, I guess, weird experimental stuff that we do. So it's a
every
good
girl
balance.
I know owns White Pony, so that's got to be a plus.
There's a lot of strippers that but you know, it's a good balance. I think our fan base has always had that good balance, and so it hasn't really changed so much, I think, for us. You know what I mean? But it is good to think that, you know, that actually people are paying more attention to the musicality of it, instead of just, you know, they hear loud music and you know, get
crazy. All right, cool. Well, if you got a question to submit for Suffocation, head on over to hbb.mtv2.com and tell us what you want to know, because they're going to be here next week. Napalm Death will be here in 2 weeks, so start thinking about some questions for them as well. Right now, we're going to check out their latest video for When All Is Said and Done. This is Headbangers Ball. Chino and Abe from Deftones are still hanging out with me. So you've been touring the U.S. now for a couple of weeks. Got Glassjaw, some shows.
Yeah, they're coming, I think, on a few of these last shows coming up. We go home on the 20th of this tour.
What do you do on the road to, like, pass the time? We know Steph plays the Tiger Woods.
Yeah, actually, he's done with Tiger Woods. He's on the links now. He's playing like real golf every day.
For
He's
real,
done with the video games. He's on the real.
He conquered the game.
green.
He conquered the world in the game.
Yeah.
He was
number one in the world for like for 05.
Really?
Yeah.
Ranked.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they'll tell you. He'll
But
let you know.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that he doesn't have a job besides the band, and he could just play all day long where other people have to actually go to work.
Yeah.
So I think just because he played more, maybe his scores, whatever. But he does that, like he masters everything he does. He's weird like that. Like he's got like, if you go to his mom's house, he's got like bowling trophies and like
Really?
weird things that like if he picks like one thing he's into, he'll master it.
Yeah, he's a pool shark too, so he's got it down, man.
He's hoping that he's going to be in the PGA.
Darts.
Whatever it is, like billiards, whatever it is, like he'll like get into it and then he'll be all about it. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Until he feels like he mastered it, and then he'll move on.
All right, cool. And we got to send a shout out to
Steph.
Frank and Steph and Chi at home if they're watching. Well, thanks to Chino and Abe for hanging out tonight on Headbangers Ball. Saturday Night Wrist is the name of their newest CD, and we're gonna see the video from Hole in the Earth right now. Do you want to quickly tell us about it?
Like, man, basically what? It was in space. We trained for about like 6 months at NASA before we went up, and it was wild. I'd never been in space before. It's good times. It is cold.
The Backstreet Boys dude went, right? He went on the shuttle too. All right, check it out. Here's Deftones, Hole in the Earth.